Hey guys, Dave here. So, I messed up pretty big. I'll show you. So, during the editing, I may have deleted about 5 hours worth of editing work and a 30-minute video, plus all the video that I took over the past month. Hit or miss, there's a few that I didn't accidentally delete. So, well, hello there.
Hi. I just wanted to pop in and interrupt.
Oh, okay. But anyway, where we're at with the house, we got our plumbing, our electrical, and our HVAC all roughed in. We've also got our doors, and we got a crazy kid back there running around. Oh, I'm not.
Hey, that was rude.
So we got the windows moved. I'm not sure, but this window was a little high. This wall, we moved it over an inch because our tub pretty much wouldn't fit. It was too big. So instead of stripping the wall,
You're blocking my
we moved it. Watch it. We lowered this window. This window is supposed to be at a 6'8" height to the top, and these windows were 8 foot to the top. But because we changed the size of the windows, it kind of threw everything off. Because these windows were almost, I think we're supposed to be another 6 inches bigger. But anyway, we ended up dropping these windows because they had put these at 8 foot height too. But we're just lining up the bottom of these windows. So we got these windows moved. Crazy kid. I know. They moved they'd lift the window in the garage. They added the second window. It's our temporary door. There. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at with everything. All of our hurricane ties, rafter ties are installed now. That was a big thing. They'd skipped every other one, but up until this year, it's every one now. You know, so we are kind of in the new tornado alley. You know, given the storm or the F3 tornado that ripped through about a little less than a mile away, about a mile south of us.
I was scared.
I know, it was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first tornado in London, and it's the first tornado that when I was really alive.
Because the last one.
Last time I was in my mom's belly.
That's right.
And it barely harmed me.
Yeah, you were okay. The house was not okay.
And Emery thought that it was a party. She was like, I'm living paradise in here. She was just running around under the house.
When y'all got under the house.
Really wasn't that like a party. It was a sad party.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die. And guys, just for some information, if it's a big tornado, do not go in your bathroom. It's not really helping at all.
Yeah, not in a real big tornado, huh?
No, really, if there's a big tornado, just if you have a basement, go in your basement.
Right.
Not your garage.
No, not the garage.
Because it really doesn't do anything.
All right, now where were we? Electrical. We got our electrical in. we're putting in a 400 amp service. We're gonna have two 220 plugs in the garage for some of my welders and all that mess. And then let's see. Okay, let's head up here. I know I talked about a mini split about 1,000,000 times. At least I've recorded a bunch of it. I'm not sure if it's actually been uploaded. I don't know. I got behind on videos. I was about 3 videos behind, and I accidentally deleted everything. So I don't know. Anyway, you see here, we ended up doing a zone system. So 1 unit, 2 zones, use the dampers and kind of like a recirculation type deal. All our ductwork up here. It's going to be on top. We have, anyway, we got data.
We got neighbors.
Yes, we have neighbors. They were there first, though. Crazy.
I'm going to do hot yoga in here.
This is going to be our return here. Return supply up top.
We need railing.
We'll get there, babe. And we're going to go ahead and do wood porches instead of concrete. You know, just a little bit of cost savings. I'm going to do that myself also, along with the casework and all the trim work. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. We've got our septic system already installed. Well, I got that one here. I see better over here. But as you can see, our septic tank, and then all this is our soil field. We did there we go. Okay, just throw it outside. We've got 4-bedroom system put in, so if we ever need to expand in the future, anything like that, it's already done. We don't have to come back out and get everything redone. So yeah, these are our doors. The only problem is, you know, I'm not real sure. I had a whole issue with doors. We ordered them, so it's gonna be 4 to 6 weeks, and then 4 to 6 weeks pass, call, find out what's up with the doors, and they never ordered them. So then they put a rush on it. Another 4 to 6 weeks, which was rush. I was actually in here videoing, and the truck pulled in. I was like, sweet, doors are here. And they unloaded 1 door. And believe it or not, it was a door that I did not need, which is the one in the garage. Goes from the house to the garage. It was that door that I can't even install yet. So that kind of, it kind of pissed me off. I call, like, hey, what the hell am I doing with 1 door? 2 days later, I come back in here. They've delivered another door. And it wasn't even the door I ordered. It was a temporary door for the front. Once again, what am I doing with 1 door? I can't call the guys back out here to install just 1 door. So call them back, like, hey, where's my doors? It'd be Friday. Okay, cool. Friday rolls around, nobody shows up. Call the next week, nobody really has an idea. And finally that Friday, I got my doors. And the problem is these were supposed to be a 1/2 inch wide, and these are 3/4. But at this point, I don't care, really. I don't care. The door in the master bedroom, the casing is split, so I'm gonna have to replace that. It's split about 3 foot up from the ground. I mean, it's pretty bad. I'll show it to you here in a minute. And yeah, that was the ordeal with the doors. Obviously, we've had some problems with framers getting out here. They were supposed to come out here like 5 times, and they sent the guy Friday. He showed up. He's like, "Hey, I hear there's 3 cased openings I need to change. Hold on a sec. I'll get you a list." He's like, "A list?" Oh, okay. So I hand him this list. I may have already thrown it away. But it was him by himself. He had no idea that he had to move windows, that he had to do all the rafter ties. He had to reframe the fireplace. He had to move the wall in the bathroom. What else am I missing? I'm sure there's more.
You're missing about the broken.
Oh, he had to reframe the doorway in the master bedroom, and there was a whole lot of stuff that had to be done. And we'll just say he was he was pretty mad. He actually moved all the windows himself. He did the fireplace and all the cased openings, and about 2 o'clock, he was pretty mad. He left. I talked to him when he left. He said, "Sorry, I'm gonna be back Monday morning." I said, "Cool. Hey, that's cool. I understand. That kind of screwed you." Got on the phone with his boss, or the guy I hired who subbed out to him, whatever. But I called him. I said, "Hey, man, you didn't tell this guy all this stuff." He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna send guys out. I'm gonna send a crew out. First thing tomorrow, we're gonna take care of everything else." Okay, cool. Them guys came. They knocked it out. They even found some stuff that I didn't, that I completely missed. And the hangers on the tray ceiling, those were missed initially. Those guys caught it. So I ran down to Home Depot, picked up some of those. But anyway, the fact that it took one of his main guy being pissed off for them to send people out here when I've been trying to get guys out here for weeks. And I don't understand, Yes, I did pay them all their money when they were done framing, which I probably should have held a little bit back for, to make sure that everything else got finished. So that was my bad. If I would have kind of held on to a little bit of money instead of paying him all of it, then I probably could have got him out here a lot sooner, because he's already been paid, and this was just, he didn't make no money off this visit, so I'm sure that was part of the problem. But what it was, these case openings were 6'8". So it came here. So you can see where but it needed to be an 8-foot case opening. And I tell you what, it's made a huge difference. I mean, just in the look of everything. Oh, and they finished out the pantry. The first guy also framed out the pantry. And then, this case opening here, going into the little hallway. So that is where we're at with the framing. It is 100% complete as far as framing goes. And then, do you have something to say?
No.
Are you huffing back there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at. Doors, framing. HVAC. We have 3 returns in the house. Sorry, my arm was getting tired, so. This is our huge main air return in the hall closet, which means we're gonna have to put a louvered door or something in, which I'm okay with, really. And then we have one in the hall room over here, the bottom of the steps here, and then we have one in the master suite, which is part of my closet here, which I'm okay with. And then of course we have a return upstairs for the zone system.
And what's this, Daddy?
What's what, baby?
This.
That is covering the air register, so people don't drop trash down there. So they put wood over it. Is
And another one.
somebody here, or is that the neighbor?
I don't know, but that's what I keep hearing.
I hear that.
I think it's a low monitor.
Huh?
A low monitor. A low monitor.
Whatever that is you said. I'm pretty sure it's the neighbor on his tractor, but
Low monitor.
yeah, that's where we're at. We're just gonna what else I need to talk to you guys about that I've already recorded?
About the broken window?
Oh yeah, we got a broken window.
Somebody broke our window on purpose.
No, they didn't. Window was broke. We're assuming on arrival because the framers caught it about 10 minutes after the truck left. So Bella's going to send somebody out to replace that for us.
Well, it's taking a long time.
Baby, it's not top priority right now, okay?
I know, but I want
Even, yes, I want the window too, but it's not holding us up, so.
Oh, what are you doing? Shut the video. Oh. Guys, I lost my tooth.
Oh my goodness.
I lost it yesterday.
But you see here, we're gonna have, there's our doorbell, and
A doorbell?
we're gonna have a doorbell.
Why do we have a doorbell right there?
That's where the chimer is gonna be, I guess.
I smell wood.
All the rooms have cable and data ran.
I'm leaving. I smell allergic coming to me. Bye.
Upstairs, all the bedrooms, I'll have data. We're gonna have they call a mesh Wi-Fi. So it's basically gonna blanket the whole house in Wi-Fi. And then, and then we can still hardwire in the bedrooms for anything we need. What else is? Roofer stuff come out. Actually, they came out and patched up around the vent pipes, but they did not patch up around the exhaust, the kitchen exhaust right here. They did not patch the roof around it, and they did not patch for the dryer vent that goes up through the roof. Even though, bye babe. Hey. Bugger. Aniston. Anyway. That kid, she's so funny. I'm not gonna. You can't see her running. Okay. Need to patch it where it goes up through the roof. they were out here, they did around the PVC pipe. And then when I called him and said, hey, you didn't do the around the roof. Oh, well, you didn't tell me. I'm pretty sure the pipe that you patched, which is the PVC pipe, like right there, you could see that hole there. I mean, come on, guys. Try to say, oh, well, you didn't tell me that there was more to do. Man, you're the roofer, man. Like, how many penetrations do you think? Anyway, I mean, he knew about it. He tried to pass blame. Whatever. Now he's got to send the guy back out. I even told him, I said, man, the roof vents are sitting on the ground. You know, they're in the garage. So, you know, it's not like he had to supply them. So yeah, that was entertaining. Plumbers, they've done a pretty decent job, so no real complaints on them or anything, but they do got to come out and finish now that the wall's been moved. We were able to put this side kind of up, which we'll get it all fastened down and everything before, but I need to talk to the insulators because I may end up having to take all this back down so we can insulate behind it, unless they just want to blow in behind it. I'm okay with that too, so it's whatever they want to do. I don't mind, you know, throwing something up back there if that's something they can't do. So all right, let me show you this, like my little half-baked door stop there. Have some breeze. All right, this door. I don't know if you can hear my neighbor out there. Look at that. I'm assuming that's when they did put the hinge on. They split the frame and then sent it to me like that, which is, it's hard to believe, really. I'm not sure what my neighbor's doing. He's over there back behind that other tree line back there. Not this tree line, but the second one back there. It's like he's cleaning up along the creek, maybe. Not real sure. But anyway, there's our brick. It's a Cherokee Moss Town. We got it. I was trying to get the brick guys out this week, but they swear it's going to be 6 days of rain, which it was supposed to rain today, and it's actually, other than a little cloudy, I mean, it's actually a pretty beautiful day. I mean, it's 65 degrees, 60 degrees, something like that. So, yeah. Guys, I think this has been a quick update since how I forgot everything that I've made on the other videos, because I was making, you know, update videos on the doors and everything else, and I freaking deleted them. I'm not, I updated. Now I use Resolve for editing. It's a free video editing software. I use it to edit, and I updated, and I was like, you know what, while it's updating, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out some, you know, some hard drive space. And I went through, just started grabbing a bunch of old videos and threw them in the recycle bin. Didn't think about it. I thought the last video I made, which was like a 35-minute video, it was pretty in-depth. You know, I set the camera down, I stood in front of it and talked about my thoughts on this process and basically everything going on. You know, I had, I don't know, a good 5 or 6 hours editing, and I put it in the recycle bin. For some reason I thought that I already uploaded it, and because I'd done it last week, I was going to go ahead and upload it, and I thought I did, but I didn't. So I put it in a recycle bin, and then I cleared the recycle bin. And literally right after I cleared it, it hit me that I did not upload it. So, oops. Sorry guys, that was about 3 episodes worth of videos, and I had one for septic tank, doors, where we were at on framing and everything needed to be done, and HVAC, and I missed it. Sorry guys. My bad. But the HVAC, okay, I can give a quick price and stuff on the HVAC. For the zone system install, I have to supply boxes. I got to supply the pad, all that. They do the rough install. They install everything, run thermostat wires. They did the kitchen exhaust. They did all the bathroom vents, the dryer vent, and got all the dampers and everything for the zone system. Everything is installed rough that they can install now, and everything complete. Because they're going to come back out once we're in the position where they can come out and put the unit down, hook everything up. We can start, running the system. Everything complete was $11,500, so $11,500, and that was probably, I had two bids. One was $11,500, one was $11,800. One was $11,800, and the guy that was $11,800, I didn't really know anything about him. He was not a full-time HVAC guy, even though he had. Let me set this here. Maybe here. Okay. He was not a full-time HVAC guy. Now, he sounded like, when we walked the house, he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. I was actually considering him, and I got a hold of the guy who did my in-laws' house. I know his work. I've seen his work. I was all right with his work, and he just gave me a better deal. So that kind of, the fact that I knew who he was, his work, I've seen it and all that, that kind of helped make my mind up. So that was kind of a no-brainer for me. 11.5. I got one guy quoted me like 20. It's like right at 20 grand, and that was literally for a system down here and a mini split up there. The guy is well known in the community. He is. I mean, he's a hell of a guy. Upstanding. But he was wanting to hard pipe everything. He said he uses absolutely no flex anywhere. It's all hard pipe, duct work. I can respect that, but I'm not spending that. I don't need that. But yeah, I got a couple of quotes. They were 20 grand, 11 grand, or 11.5. So it just turns out the guy I used ended up being the guy I wanted to use ended up being the best deal. So it worked out. Electrical, I could have got a better deal on electrical, I'm telling you. My father-in-law is an electrical contractor, and I'm gonna have to either, I think I'm paying for the install, but I'm not paying for supplies. I think he covered all the wire, boxes, I mean, everything, and I couldn't be more thankful. And, and then the guy that installed it actually used to work for my father-in-law, and then he broke off and started his own business doing residential. Now my father-in-law, he does commercial, industrial type electrical work. So this other guy, he branched off. He does homes. So I'm paying him for his labor, and then his guys. So that saves me, I mean, a ridiculous amount of money, and I couldn't be more thankful. He said, the whole time we've been talking about building this house, he's like, I'll take care of your electrical, I'll take care of it. Which, I could see, maybe supplying a little bit of stuff here and there. I was, more than happy to let him. And with, us going over budget on a couple of things, and then he kept saying, he's like, hey, I'm going to take care of electrical. All right. He actually took care of electrical. So that's super, super helpful. I mean, the amount of money that saves us is just, it's a lot. So that's where we're at on electrical. Electric, HVAC, plumbing. We got a heck of a deal on plumbing. It's the same guy my in-laws use. He was $375 a fixture. And we have 14 fixtures, I think, that he plumbed. So everybody else that I talked to, as far as plumbing work goes, we're up over $500 a fixture. Some were as high as $650 a fixture, and he come in at, I mean, just about half that. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be thrilled with what we were saving. So we are doing wood decks instead of concrete. I know we went through everything with core filling and rebar on the block and all that, and that was a huge unexpected expense. And the best course of action right now is to just so we're not dumping more money, because I mean, to fill up those voids, I mean, you're tons and tons of gravel. I mean, probably $5,000-$6,000 for just gravel just to fill the voids, if not more. I mean, I did a rough calculation. It was gonna be like, I don't even remember now, but it was gonna be like $7,000 just gravel, and then concrete on top of it. So, and then labor, and I can't do it right now, but I can always do it later. So that wood porch is out. If I need to, I can concrete later. Everything's going to be okay. But anyway, that's where we're at. Cabinets went to talking about I don't know. But anyway, we're good. Instead of paying, $1,000 for a pantry cabinet, we're just building one. Windows are good. We got to replace the broken one. I'm alright with the doors. The wife is okay with the wide. I was hoping that this section was kind of even with the pillow windows, but hey, it is what it is. If it bugs me too much, those are it's literally stuck on the glass. It's not inside the glass, so I can always peel that off if it bugs me too much. So yeah, those, other than that, on those doors, I'm okay with them. They are fiberglass doors. And then our front doors, are not in yet. So they gave us temporary doors. Now, this was actually worked out well because the chimney that, or the fireplace that we did not want, because we were going to do a inserted mantle and just put it against the wall, is actually working out because our insert, we got it reframed for our insert. Got everything wired for our TV and data. Well, this chase ended up being perfect to run the ductwork to our bonus room for our zone system. So it worked out. I mean, I didn't want it. I got it. I used it. It's been good. So, supply return, power for our electric fireplace because we're cheap and didn't want to put a real one in. And now I say we're cheap, but I mean it's cheaper than doing a whole chimney and all that. But the insert, it's the Dimplex Revolution or Revelation something. It's the realest electric fireplace that I've seen, and it's $1,800 just for the insert. So yeah, you know, I didn't want one of those little cheap, corny ones with blue and red lights and all that mess in them. Yeah, no, it had to be real looking and all that mess. So, yeah, I'm pleased where we're at. Everything looks good, and every room has a fire alarm. Hallways, bedrooms, garage, which that's going to be annoying, but I believe codes requires it. So, you know, that's going to suck when I'm welding and stuff in there because it's going to have a carbon monoxide detector also. It's going to be like a 2-in-1 unit. And I'll probably keep a bag over it, unfortunately. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 super bright LED fixtures going in the garage. So I'm not sure if, you know, I like to work on cars. I like to build stuff. So I'm big on metal work, and I do a little bit of woodworking. And so, you know, I got my 220 plugs in here. Should take care of my welders. And then it also sets me up for if I buy a Tesla in the future, I'll have my setup ready to go. But let's not talk about that right now because I got to get this house done. But as much as I'd love a Tesla, it is kind of out of the picture, at least for now. So, but I'm wired for it. I'm ready for it. So, wires, vanity. Yeah. So that's where we're at, guys. It's been a fairly long update. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I messed up. So I had to make it excruciatingly long for you guys. But thank you. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. And please like it. You know, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I mean, hell, go ahead and hit that little bell notification over there too. And, you know, hopefully, you know, I can get you guys some decent content. Now, I do videos of cars and stuff too on this channel. So if you don't mind looking past that every once in a while, or maybe that's why you're here, is for the car videos, and you just so happen to sit through this long video on my house, then that's awesome. I mean, shoot, watch the rest of them. So, but guys, like, subscribe, help me out a little bit. my daughter is counting on you. But anyway, guys, thank you. It's been real. It's been
You're just making more of a mess.
yeah. We'll throw that in the trash with the other paper. We're just gonna put the dirt and wood shavings outside.
I got my own technique, guys.
Oh yeah.
And then it just cleans it up.